We just weren't prepared for it. We just didn't think it was possible. The only person I know who actually understood exactly what was going to happen in the media polling world is Michael Moore, the documentary filmmaker. You remember Bowling for Columbine and many other documentaries? Well, he wrote an essay for his website back on July 21st, July of this year, which was entitled 5 Reasons Why Trump Will Win. And he was right on every single reason, an astonishing act of clairvoyance. Number one, he said that Trump would go after the Rust Belt states. He actually named them. He said Pennsylvania, Ohio, Wisconsin, Michigan, actually named them accurately. Number two, he talked about the last stand of the angry white men. And that was true, the sense of degradation and lack of a decent job and impoverishment that was felt by many white men across the United States who lashed out angrily at the establishment and voted for Trump. Number three, he talked about the baggage of Hillary Clinton. Not just the prevarication around the emails which made her seem untrustworthy, but the fact that she embodied the inequality that was so deeply entrenched in American society. She was the ultimate neoliberal candidate, the candidate of Morgan Stanley. Number four, he mentioned Bernie Sanders, and he was right about that too. Bernie Sanders supporters voted for Hillary Clinton, but not with enthusiasm, and they didn't bring others with them. And finally, what he called the Jesse Ventura effect. Remember Jesse Ventura, the buffoonish wrestler who ran for governor of Minnesota and won? Well, said Michael Moore, when you get into the area of the ballot box and you're on your own and it's private and you can take as much time as you want, you can stick it to the establishment and vote for Donald Trump. So now we have a president, we haven't the faintest idea what to expect, except perhaps in 3 areas. He's clearly going to get rid of Obamacare, which will mean millions of people will be without health insurance again. And this, and I must admit, for me, it's most important, he will appoint a Supreme Court judge who will spend much of his time attacking the reproductive rights of women. It will be the ultimate assault on women. And third, he also is just repudiating climate change. I don't know what that will mean internationally. We have no idea what he believes about foreign affairs or about the United Nations. Can you imagine Sarah Palin as the American ambassador to the United Nations? It's a nightmare. You know, I don't believe in this sickly, sweet, saccharine stuff disgorged by Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton, that they should heal divisions in American society. The divisions are irreparable. They're too deep. How could it be otherwise? You run a campaign based on racism and sexism and misogyny suffused so deeply? I much prefer the stanza from that old Robbie Burns poem, I'll lay me down to bleed a while and rise to fight again. You know, the day after the vote, our young 6-year-old grandson who lives with us, when he learned of the results, said, "Does this mean it's going to be World War III?" And the 6-year-old son of our director of communications said to his mom the next morning, "Does this mean that America hates women?" Out of the mouths of 6-year-olds. Maybe we should give them the vote. That was last week. I'm Stephen Lewis.